Some really strong cards here in this first pack. Blood is a wonderful card you can build around. Tandem Lookout is solid, not first pickable considered these other options though. Demonic Rising is definitely something to build around, especially if you can follow it up with some homicidal seclusions. You have a token with which you can do things on their turn, or you can get rid of it again on your turn. And then you have 2 decent removal, Pillar obviously being better. I've really been liking black so far. I'm going to go with Rising. Okay, well, the first pick and second pick completely counteract each other. However, pack's empty of any black, and the champion is such a strong card. I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Double Pillar would have been a decent start to the draft too. Kept us fairly open. I think green-white's a little stronger than green-red. However, that being said, I think Malcontents is a stronger card than Inquisitor if you're just going to build a aggro deck. Either of these picks cuts its color from the pack. I don't want a blue card here. Windcraft would be decent, I guess. Blue-green is awesome. I don't know why I just defaulted to the Inquisitor with the Malcontents, but yeah, blue-green, let's give it a shot. Wow. Well, green is definitely open. I'm really glad I took the champion. No clue what our second color is going to be. But the champion and the wolf here alone are good enough that our other 2 picks so far aren't too bad. Interesting. I think the potential here is just too big to not take it. I mean, what else am I going to take it? Nettleswine? For 1 more mana, you've got something that you can really do something with. And it's not combat damage, it's just damage, so there's ways to get around that in this set. Flowering Lumbra, when I don't have any Soulbounds yet, except for a Windcrafter. Or I don't think anything else is really worth taking. So on the off chance that we get more Soulbounds, I'm going to take a Lumberknot. Deck's a little expensive right now, but hopefully we'll be able to flush out that bottom end. And then take the defang here. And the off chance this heavy black just doesn't cut it for us, and we have to switch up our colors. Some really weird stuff getting passed around. Really, really strange. But that's why I love Swiss. Another level of Chaos Control. Geist is fine here. Helps our lower end a bit. And it would like a natural end. We pass the field, and especially if we're going to try and play the Demonic Rising or Seclusion if we can find one. It's a decent trick. So one good red, one good white, one good blue, and some expensive green-black. It was a horrible first pack. Come on, money. Okay, so this pack is pretty excellent. Bone Splinters, Deadeye Navigator, Pilgrim, Howlgeist, Force Mage is great, Latch Seeker's decent. There's a lot of stuff in here. We know we're playing green, and the Force Mage and the Howlgeist are both great. Navigator is an absolute bomb. It's soulbound, which would, if we went green-blue, we'd already have 1, 2, 3 soulbounds for our Lumberknot. But obviously more to come. If we stay green-black, I think the pick is just a Bone Splinters over the creatures. But if we try and change it to blue, then it's the Navigator. I'm just going to take a safe pick here. And hero safe pick, Deathwind. Hope to maybe wheel and eaten by spiders or Geist Trappers. Nice, I think it's a pretty clear Blood Artist here. Yuck. Repository. Connoisseur. Connoisseur works really well with Demonic Rising and Homicidal Seclusion if we can find one. It's not looking too likely now with only one pack left. Second Windcrafter, maybe we get something in blue and, we can splash them, but I think it's just fine to take this. The rare is just not really worth it. Bone Splinters, again. This is why I love black. Getting late removal didn't take care of anything in the game except for Lone Revenant or Elgato Shieldmate pairs. Let's see, all we've got is a Blood Artist for our driver to get back. Currently, people talk this guy down, but I tend to build decks with enough 2-drops that he always seems wonderful to me, especially when you're playing Blood Artist. And Butcher Ghouls are just ridiculous with it. I think I take the driver here. I don't know if we're going to keep getting good soul mounds, but this is. I know I'll be able to get some more 2-drops. Speaking of, I'm going to just take this for the sideboard here. Fiend's a good guy, fine guy. Especially if you're getting a little life back from a Blood Artist or a. And we wield the spiders like we thought, so. I've main decked it before, but when you're playing black, you probably don't need it main deck. You probably have better removal anyway. Oh, decent. I mean, it's playable. Certainly a gift 14th. I've had drivers